Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Disneyland Hotel Diary. Today we are putting the Clarion Hotel Anaheim under the microscope. We're going to dig into the good, the bad, and, everything in between for this really popular hotel right near the resort. So yeah, today is all about the Clarion Hotel Anaheim Resort. We're going to treat it like a little case study, really looking at how it balances those three things that are so critical for any Disney trip: cost, convenience, and of course, comfort. Okay, let's just dive right in. You know the feeling, right? It's one of the biggest and, let's be totally honest, one of the most stressful decisions you have to make. Your hotel, it's your home base. It's your sanctuary after a super long day in the parks. So getting this part right is absolutely crucial. All right, so first up, the thing that is number one for most people: location. For a Disneyland trip, this can literally make or break your whole vacation. I'm serious. It determines your rope drop strategy, your ability to take a midday nap, pretty much everything. So how does the Clarion stack up? Well, let's just start with the raw data. Based on over 1,200 traveler reviews, the Clarion scores a really impressive 4.2 out of 5 for its location. This is hands down its strongest feature. It's the headline reason most people choose to stay here in the first place. Now, what's so great about this is the sheer number of options you have. You can take a nice, pretty pleasant 15-minute walk to the park gates. Or you can just cross the street to the Toy Story parking lot and hop on one of those free, official Disney shuttles. And if you don't even want to walk that far, the Anaheim Resort Transit Bus, the ART, it stops right in front of the hotel. You are basically spoiled for choice. And this review right here just sums up the core appeal perfectly. Being able to just pop back to the hotel in the middle of the day to rest, maybe escape the heat for a bit, without some major transportation headache, that is a total game changer, especially if you've got a family with you. Okay, so the location is a huge win. But what about the room itself? The place you actually have to crash after walking 10 miles through the park. Let's see what travelers are saying about the actual living space. So here's the thing. The feedback, it's really a tale of two cities. On one hand, you have guests who consistently rave about how comfortable the beds are, which is a huge plus after a park day. They love having a fridge and a microwave, and a lot of people report the rooms are very clean. But on the other hand, the most common complaints you see are about the dated decor, tired-looking bathrooms, and some, well, very noisy plumbing. This quote right here, it just perfectly captures the trade-off. It's something you see over and over again in the reviews. It's this recurring theme. People acknowledge the rooms are old, but they kind of forgive it because the essentials, cleanliness and comfort, they've got that covered. But, and this is really important, that dated infrastructure, it can sometimes lead to bigger problems. This guest had a major issue with a leak, which is just a powerful reminder that with an older property, there's always a slightly higher risk of a maintenance problem popping up right in the middle of your stay. Hey, just a quick pause here. If you're finding this breakdown helpful for your Disneyland planning, would you do us a huge favor and hit that like button and subscribe? It really helps us keep making more of these hotel deep dives for you. Thanks a bunch. Okay, so we've covered the amazing location and the, dated rooms. Now let's kind of pull back and look at the bigger picture by weighing all the pros and cons. What are the absolute best parts of staying here? And what are the things that might be potential deal breakers? So on the perk side, the staff gets shout out after shout out for being incredibly friendly and super helpful. Guests feel it offers fantastic value for the money, especially when you think about that location. It's got a welcoming, family-friendly vibe and a pool and bar right on site. But then you have the quirks. That dated appearance is a constant theme. Noise is also a factor, both from traffic and that loud plumbing we talked about. And you just have to be aware of the potential for those maintenance problems and that $20 a day parking fee. All right, let's bring it all home. We've laid out the location, the rooms, the perks, and the quirks. Now for the most important part. What does this all mean for you and your trip? This is the ultimate question, isn't it? Based on everything we've seen in the reviews, we can build a pretty clear picture of who this hotel is absolutely perfect for and who might want to look somewhere else. Look, this hotel is going to be a fantastic choice for you if location is your absolute #1 top priority. If you're on a budget and you just need a clean, comfortable, and safe place to crash after a marathon park day, this place totally delivers. It's for the traveler who will take great service over a brand new bathroom any day of the week. However, you might want to reconsider if a modern, updated room is a non-negotiable part of your vacation experience. If you're a really light sleeper, the potential for noise could be a serious problem. And if the thought of a leak or a plumbing issue would totally ruin your trip, the risk here might be a little too high. Think of this place as a base camp for your adventure, not the adventure itself. And hey, if you decide this is the place for you, here are a few pro tips we pulled directly from guest experiences. First, ask for a room on a high floor that faces the park. Reviewers say you can actually catch the fireworks. Second, definitely use that free shuttle from the Toy Story lot to save your energy for the park. And third, don't be afraid to ask for things like a late checkout. The staff is known for being incredibly accommodating. So it really all comes down to this one question, doesn't it? What's the trade-off that you're willing to make? Is getting a prime location for a great price worth sacrificing a modern room? That is the core decision with the Clarion, and only you know the right answer for your trip. Thanks so much for joining us for this one.